Welcome everybody to Sim Football Broadcast Network SFBN. I am your host and commentator Mad Dad. We're here with another episode 39 of our Cardinals franchise. It's the 2027 season. It's week 8. We are hosting division rival the Seattle Seahawks. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button and also don't forget to smash that like button as it helps get the video out there to as many people as possible. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers, so hitting that subscribe button, it's free. Appreciate it. We are trekking along there, almost to 285. We need to get going. We were doing really good, and we were picking up pace. Now we got to pick it back up again, so we got to hit that subscribe button. All right, we got a lot to get to. Coming off a big victory, getting us off the schneid, and now we are one game under 500. It puts us in, let's see, third place in the division, 10th place in the conference. We are still behind the Rams. We got a breakout scenario. We got scouting, all kinds of shit to get to this week. And Knighton coming back. Boy, oh boy. Coach, you have an emerging star in Cody Simon. What has gotten into him breaking out? It's a combination of putting in a position to succeed and taking advantage of opportunities that have come his way. Yes, of course. Okay, force fumble, upgrade his dev trait. All right. National focus. We're going to go corner. Right. Yeah, we're going to go corner. And then, oh, we got upgrade. Then we can do a weekly strategy and get the game. Cody Simon got another one. Field general. Getting a little better in that zone coverage at 69. All right, we got weekly strategy. No, I hate that it does that all the time. All right, we got a few things we got to take care of here. Definitely need this upgraded. And then we're going to upgrade this. Boom. There we go. That should help big time. We'll get that one next. Red zone, 2 minutes. Run stop. There we go. That looks like a good setup. Let's see. We got Gillies, yes. Taj Brooks. think we got a left tackle out, or a right tackle out, don't we? Yeah, we got a right tackle out. Nope, we're good. We gotta get our customization. Trey Benson. I forgot he was even on the team. We gotta look at where he's at in the mix of things. He's like not getting no carries or nothing. Rest these guys up. Right. Toby Talley. He needs to rest. We're gonna work on tight end. And Glacius needs rest, so then we can work on Jack Peterman. That'll work out just fine. That'll work out just fine. Doesn't bother me at all. Alright, let's get this going here. There we go. No, you're not going to be able to outrun him. He's faster than you. Where are you going, dude? You didn't even look for the ball. What was that? Ha ha ha. Look at that. He can run sideways now. Looking back at the quarterback. Yeah. Look at this. What was that? That was some bogus shit. Oh, yeah, butthead. Remember, I only get one time on these, so it's not like I get a bunch of chances. You get one shot, that's it. And then move on to the next guy gets his chance. You know, I mean, I just think it, and like I said, I always think it just helps make the, what are you doing? What was that all about? He re-engaged? This bullshit. What is going on here? What is... Dude, I'm starting over. That's the one time. I don't know what just happened there, but that was some pure bullshit there. I'm fucking sick of this game, dude. Ever since these last updates, this game's been fucking up constantly. Yeah, always manages to screw shit up. Nothing wrong with this game. All they do is fix the simple shit they broke. It's it. It's one thing. And then they we got to update superstars and stuff. At this point, nobody cares. The cycle of the game is almost done. Like the point of updating superstars and all that at this point in the year of Madden is just asinine, stupid. All it is for MUT players, like honestly, and they need to stop with that. Quite honestly, I'm really quite honestly sick of MUT players. MUT players are a bunch of dumbasses, and they're not actually Madden players. They are is a bunch of arcade football wannabes, and they need all this extra crap to make them be able to be good at the game. They're not actually good at Madden. They ruin the game itself. Ever since MUT came into Madden, Madden has become terrible. It was really good back in the early 2000s and stuff. Trust me, Madden 05, why people love it so much? Because it was long before MUT, and it was about franchise mode. That's what sold the game. Like it still does pretty much now. People don't buy it because of MUT. It sells millions of copies because of the franchise experience. This sidearm stuff and Cramer is craziness. Damn it, I got hit. Can I get it? Not quite. Silver only. If I wouldn't have got hit, I would have got gold. And yes, I know people are probably like, "Oh, I try to do commentary, but it's really hard to do commentary for that long, really, an entire game without somebody else." There we go. This is the tight end I forgot. What was that? Alright. He's got some get off. I can't get into the damn circles, but oh well. There we go. There we got in there. Now we're cooking with some gasoline. Come on, that should have counted for a circle catch. That was just mean. Alright. At least we got silver. Got silver. Better than nothing. $500. Get Elliott in here, the center. Let's go. I ran right through there. Damn it. Oh well. Got a bronze. Yeah, could have done better. I know. Is what it is. We got the rookie here. Woo! Here we go. Come on, boy. Ooh! That was a big hit. Ah, it's some bullshit. I hate that holding offensive lineman bullshit that they started in this thing here. I don't know why they started doing that, but it's pissing me off anymore. Really pissing me off. What we got for upgrades? And we should check on our injuries to Colson. Tight end? Herrero. Alright. Alright. Nice. I think we traded for him. Okie dokie, let's get to the game here. See what we can get done. Again, we're going to go with the rivalries. I think. Alright. And then. Yeah, we're going to go with these color rushes. All right, here we go. Enjoy the game, everybody. We'll talk to you afterwards. See if we can pick up another big W.
The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitor's sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His team comes in rested and ready off the midseason bye week. On the other side, his counterpart from Arizona. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Arizona. He's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling multiple wins going into their bye week. And I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing a really good ball, it makes that team a lot better, certainly than the alternative.
And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
9 yards. And the Seahawks first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walters.
So these might be blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
And it's third down.
They'll throw with the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good.
First
for
and
the
10.
Seahawks. First down. A gain of a yard. First down, Seattle.
They run with Walker. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
They'll go play action with Darnold. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job getting those feet in there. From 40 yards, here's second down and 6.
At the Cardinals,
On play action, here's Darnold. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Ryland's kick. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Drop comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They'll be let out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that their own interception took a bit of bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one. And look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. A run here with Johnson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. Darnold now on 1st and 10. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen for the start. And they have lost yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Because those offensive linemen,
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
the best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
A short one that is caught by Trevor. And it'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Cardinals offense ready for their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's our first carry for their running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
set up to throw. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
yards. And the Cardinals first down.
On the give, it's Johnson. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. They'll get it up for here as he is taken down.
Complete to number 25.
From the 20, here's 2nd
It's a
and
gain
5.
of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They try to set up a screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw him on 3rd down. One broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. That one is good. And the Cardinals will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one caught by Fanning. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. On the move past the 40. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. You don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Holding offense.
Oh, as costly as they come. Holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown. Here's a handoff to Walker. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be 2nd and 1.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 17.
To throw is Darnold. That's complete. It's JSN. And it'll be stopped short of the 1st down. And that will necessitate a call to the punt team. Here's Michael Dixon now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. Gets down into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. It's 1st and 10. Start on the ground. And a touch there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20.
So a field goal apiece here in that 1st quarter. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Devin Witherspoon on the coverage.
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
4th down.
Here's their punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moved out
Beyond the line of scrimmage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. This one swung out wide to Walker. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. He's got a man. It's Benning. And they will finally run him down. A big play for Seattle. 39 yards.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. A 39-yard gain on the play. And the Seahawks 1st down.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. It's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. It takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
It is 2nd and 6.
At the 17-yard line.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd
That's a
down.
gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Darnold to throw. Throw to the right side. It is caught. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up the 1st and goal.
1st down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down to Seattle.
The throw here on the RPO. By Thomas. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Seahawks take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's out to ground, right side, complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Cardinals.
On the inside handoff. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd
2 yards
and 8.
on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Open down his field on the crossing route. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense, and you're like pulling the yards to catch it. Exactly how they're going to pick up this big game.
The Steers clear first tackle and working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Yards on the pickup.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
The throw here is complete. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
To number 84. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So they'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go. And Cardinals will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. From the 6, here comes the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and
Well, Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field to try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. There's no play action with Darnold. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shaheed in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down by Jordan Hurt.
From the 43. Here's 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5. At the 43-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down.
Here's Darnold. That's complete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
11 more yards. That's another Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
11 more yards.
That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
In motion is Barnett. We'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Darnold. Exiting the pocket right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for the quarter. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up the short game.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. He is hit the point to get rid of it, and down he goes. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down, looming.
A 45-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field.
Cardinals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sends up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes inside the 20-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
54 yards. That's good.
The first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Seahawks.
Bills look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. This one complete to Palmer. Trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1? His kick is good. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is complete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Ooh. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their checkdowns underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
From just
second
across
and
the
2.
midfield stripe. Here's second down and 2. Using the jet sweep to the fake, and he'll run it up the middle. And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
First down.
Set to go now on first
at
and
the
10.
46-yard line.
Here's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. It's an Arizona first down.
28-yard line.
And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll stick with him again.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball, get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. This is a great reason why. Ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect.
Intended
It's
for
incomplete.
Marvin Harrison Jr. Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
They'll throw here on third and short run. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good.
Makes the score.
And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out the front.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with first and 10. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So from the 36, it is first and 10. Darnold now to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line. And it's third and 2. Here we go. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. return for it comes. It's a touchdown. About to the 20-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Back to him on 1st down. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's Johnson. Oh, a loose football. The Seahawks scoop it up to the 20. Score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a
Previous
replay.
play is under
We
review.
might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Back to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. First and 10. Here comes the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd
That's a
down.
gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Back to the right side. Up by the clock. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at
It's a
the
gain of
1-yard
18.
line.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Gonna run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground. But what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's 3rd and goal. They're not so close anymore.
And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line. And Arizona. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead.
Cardinals 23, Seahawks 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own
The
27.
Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. This looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
On play action, here's Donald. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it.
Complete to number
Man, what a
11,
big-time play
Jackson
here by the
Smith
corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And he's out of bounds, close to the 45-yard
gain of
line.
17 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun. It's Donald. Right side, and that's Cramer. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
For 2 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
We'll go play action with Garner. That is complete. And it's the tight end, Knighton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, here's Garner. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. There'll be a loss of yardage.
Brings up 2nd.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And the 11.
From the shotgun, here's Donald. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Intended for number 31.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go.
Ryland on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Michael, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Oh, yeah.
The Cardinals take over
The Cards offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A run now on 2nd down. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 27 more yards.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. At left side, that's the tight end, McBride. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Might be the knockout punch. Devontae Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score game.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in.
The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job by not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Off the left side, and it is caught by Fanning. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Third and short yardage, and here's Garner. 14 on the pickup. First down, Seattle.
And the Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Darnold again. Keep this complete to Walker. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Turning hand this one off. Good show of force there. And 4 yards out of that
He's brought down at the 31.
from 31. Here's second down and 6. Off the cover. Here's Darnold. Balled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. A chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Walker. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. From a little further back. Here's second and goal.
Second and goal. At the
To throw in Darnold. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Bill look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on fourth and goal.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. And this game really just illustrates how important home field is in the NFL. On paper, this didn't look like much of a matchup. But now it's looking like it will be one of the biggest surprises around the league this weekend. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll finally touch it to the throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. Darius Robinson. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
To number 81. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
They'll send their tight end left.
At the 47-yard line.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Seahawks first down.
Shaheed in motion.
A gain of 9 yards. First
They're running up the middle. It's Walker. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Throwing on second down.
At the 43-yard line.
There's that man again. Another pass. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. There goes what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. So wind up a turnover on downs.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's fourth down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drop.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now Seattle will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They face the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
A gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
The Seahawks
So
take
now,
over first
Cardinals
and 10.
and the Seahawks down by 2 touchdowns. A little over a minute and a half to go. Their 4-game win streak in great danger of ending as they come up for first and 10. Cardinals now to throw.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty high level.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Looking out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get it to Knighton once more. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
To
1.
throw again is Darnold. He'll throw it up and has his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Darnold to throw on second down. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Darnold to throw again. He's got his man. That's Knighton. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Seahawks.
Darnold to the air once more. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10.
10 yards to go.
Here's Darnold. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now Darnold. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Victory formation. Defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say, so long from Glendale.
right, there we go, man. Big division win. We needed that win. We got Breakout coming out. Yeah. Talk about Cody Simon. You can keep this up level play, yes. Yep. Whoa. 8 solo tackles, 7 assisted tackles, 6 tackles for loss. Let's see what we got for players here. That's what we were going to do here. We're going to check that out. Alright, we're going to get to the next week. We'll get the heck out of here. Upgraded, boom, 2-minute play sheet, red zone play sheet mastered. Alright. D-line training. Look at all these. Alright, that'll do her. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. You are watching SFBN. I'm Mad Dad. Peace out. Much love.